name is Holly, and these are my 3 little yogis, and we're going to bring you a practice today. And it's the evening time, so hopefully it'll help us sleep better. So we'll begin with talking about our internal weather. My internal weather is sunny and partially cloudy. So there's a little bit of sadness, but some happiness too.
I'm Celia, and my internal weather is a little stormy. So I'm a little frustrated. I don't know why, I just am.
What's your internal weather?
Tired.
And your name.
Violet.
I'm tired.
What's your
So the sun's going down.
My name is Robin.
Oh yeah, you could.
I like to eat the snow in the meadow and
okay.
sled.
All right, we're going to begin with the song. So everybody bring their hands together, and we're going to take some deep breaths together, because that's what we do in yoga. Take a deep breath in and rub your hands. Rub your hands. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath. Rub your hands. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath. One more time. Now we'll do feet too. Rub your hands. Rub your feet. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath. And now let's get to our feet and let's greet the sun as it departs and the moon comes in. So take your hands up nice and tall. And we'll say thank you, sun, for your beautiful sunshine today.
Thank you, sun, for your beautiful sunshine today.
Thank you, toes.
Thank you, toes.
And now let's walk back and let's be some lizards. Catch some flies. And now, 4 limbs down, chaturanga.
Chaturanga.
And now let's be some little puppies. And now let's be some big dogs. Let's take one leg up. Take one leg up. Take the other leg up.
Take off my socks.
And now let's jump forward, meet our hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, thank you, sun.
Thank you.
Hello, moon.
Hello, moon.
Thank you, toes.
Thank you, toes.
And now let's jump back. Let's be our lizard again. What color lizard are you?
Green. Rainbow.
A rainbow chameleon.
Oh yeah, rainbow.
And then let's come down, chaturanga.
No, blue
Green.
Shut
And
up.
our little puppies. And now some big dog. Ooh. Kisses. And now we'll do some little jumps. Let's count in Spanish.
To what number?
Oh, we'll see. Uno.
Uno.
Dos. Tres. Cuatro.
Cinco.
Y ahora. Now let's jump forward. Inhale, rise up. Thank you, sun.
Thank you, sun.
And now exhale, bring your hands down. And now this time, let's sink down into an imaginary chair. Or like we're skiing. And now from there, let's bring our hands to the floor, step one leg back, one leg forward, long legs, log stance, and then come up into our proud warrior. And let's say, I am strong. But we're still inside, so we use our indoor voice. Yes, I am strong. And now, let's take our hands behind us, and let's clasp them together. Take a deep breath in right into your heart. Boom, 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 boom. And now, as you breathe out, come down, and you're a humble warrior. Say, I don't have all the answers.
I don't have all the
No, I don't. Oh. And now take foot. Switch legs. Now let's take the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath in. And say, I am brave.
I am
brave.
I am brave.
And now take your arms behind you and have them interdigitate. That's a big word. Can you say interdigitate? And now breathe into your chest. Make it broad like a bird. And now as you breathe out, come down into your humble warrior. Again, I don't have all the answers. But I like to learn. Very good. Now take the hands down, step them back, coming into your lizard. Remember when we saw some lizards at the nature center? And now let's come down, chaturanga. And now this time it could be some snakes, slithery snakes. Roll the shoulders, this massages the back. Releases that tension in the shoulders. And now push back. Oh, that feels so good in my low back. Does that feel good in your backs? Deep breath in and then breathe out. Downward dog. Whoa. Give us a nice deep bellowy bark from the bottom of your arms. And now should we count another language? Should we do Hebrew? All right, little jumps. Ahat, shtayim, shalosh, ava. All right, and now jump forward. And now raise up your arms like a rocket. Sitting in your chair. So bend your knees. Feel the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and blast off. And now
1,
let's
2, 3, 4. Blast off.
nice. And now let's take hands. We're gonna sing a song. Can you take his hand? So you take Robbie's hand. Here we go. Ring around a yogi, a pocket full of posies, flowers, flowers. We all become
A frog.
a frog. Okay. Oh, should we catch some flies? Ribbit. Sure.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's Celia's turn. Again, let's go the other way. Ring around the yogi, a pocket full of posies, flowers, flowers. We all become
Rainbows.
rainbows. Okay, let's see if we could do a back bend. Or maybe you would lay on your back. Oh, I'm a rainbow. Or a table. Now, let's do it again.
Can I choose? Yeah. Choose
Yes, you
butterfly.
choose.
Choose butterfly.
Which way do we go? Which way do we go
This
time?
way.
All right.
This
Ring around the yogi, a pocket full of posies, flowers, flowers. We all become.
Monkey, this is how we be a monkey. We jump up and try to get the branches.
Oh, wow, I like that one. Where do we begin some again? Nice. Oh, I feel my heartbeat.
Now it's my turn again to choose the green. No, it's Robbie's turn.
My turn, yes.
Can you choose
Last
the
time.
yellow?
Ring around the yogi, a pocket full of posies, flowers, flowers. We all become a waterfall. Make your exhale real slow.
The waterfall
Or Niagara
goes
Falls.
fast. It goes like this.
Oh, but this one's a peaceful one. It's going to bed. Nice.
It's
And now let's make our way down to the floor. And now we're gonna rock the baby. So let's sing him a song.
Twinkle, twinkle, little stars.
Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. hips, let's open up our hips, and these muscles under here are called hamstrings. Let's open those up and we'll play air guitar. So here we go, and let's sing rock-a-bye baby on the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Other side. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Nice. Now let's take the soles of our feet together.
Like a butterfly.
Like a butterfly. Sit up really tall, and the butterflies will be coming out soon. But there's still maybe chrysalises, or is it crystalli? I'm not sure. Let's flap our wings. And now we did the waterfall. We're going to take our legs out super long in a circle. So put your feet so all of our feet kind of touch. And now you can even have a bend. Thank you for organizing so well. Now take a deep breath in. Take your arms up, floating up high. And then as you exhale, bend the knees a little bit. Flowing river. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 more times. And now stay just where you are. Hover for a minute. Notice your breath. Notice your internal weather, if it feels a little different, if there's a little bit of what they call a shift, a little change. And now, slowly make your way onto your back to come into the final resting pose, Shavasana. So lay down, and I'll give you a nice little adjustment if you're laying down motionless. So lay on your back, or if you want, you can lay on your belly or your side, but not touching a neighbor, so a little space. So this is a time for you to just float in your body. And your body, your arms and your legs should feel like overcooked spaghetti. So if I pick it up, it plops down. And you're motionless. It's just you and your breath and your beautiful inner light. And then mommies and daddies and grandparents or caregivers can come around and give you a
Mommy
little bit of
didn't
love.
do it to me.
Shh, I will. And as you're laying here, just think about light. And say in your mind, I am beautiful. Motionless if you can, and make this little twinkles with your star fingers, little twinkles with the toes. The eyes can still be closed. And then you slowly roll to one side. You make your breath a little bit deeper.
Roll to one side and go. Rolling.
And then after rolling on your side, you let your head feel like a heavy bowling ball and slowly bring it up. And now,
but we didn't set a Luna.
we do that, we're gonna think about, first, wait, look at there.
Ow!
We're gonna put our hands together. Can we do that? Put our hands together. Close your eyes. And just think about what a beautiful person you are. Even though we're all imperfect.
I love that. I hate that part.
And now we're going to chant Om one time together. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Okay, one more time. Very nice. And now the light in me salutes and bows to the light in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
And now
Stellaluna.
we're going to read a book called Stellaluna. This is a book by Janelle Cannon.
I read this at my school.
I love this book.
Before too. Me too.
There once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. What sound does an owl make? Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl knocked Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were limp and useless. Can you pretend like you have limp and useless wings? Plump. Down, down, down she went, faster and faster into the forest below. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched a thin branch. Mother, Stellaluna squeaked, where are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down. Again she dropped. Flump. Stellaluna landed headfirst in a nest, startling 3 baby birds. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight. What was that? Cried Flap. I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet, chirped Flitter. Shh, here comes Mama, hissed Pip. Stellaluna was terribly hungry. Can you rub your tummy? Oh, she's terribly hungry. But not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought her babies. Finally, the little bat could hear it no longer, or bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth.
No.
Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. That's not what bats eat, right? Before long, Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. Have you ever felt like you had to be like something you weren't? She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. But Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. Eek! Mama cried when she returned. Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your necks.
They can fly.
She's a bird. She sees it a different way, right? Mama Bird spoke to Stellaluna. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house.
It's not a house.
Right, it's a nest, but you know, it's their home. Stellaluna promised to behave as a good bird should. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. One day, Mama Bird told the babies it was time to learn to fly. Pip, Flitter, and Flap jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stella Luna. I can fly too. Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. What does gracefully mean?
Like smoothly.
Right, not clumsy. She was, yes, like a dancer. Stella Luna tried to do the same. How embarrassing! Boom, 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 boom. Not so graceful. I will fly all day, Stella Luna told herself. Then no one will see how clumsy I am. See, she doesn't feel so good about herself, huh? She's trying to fit in. But is she a bird?
No, she's not a bird.
She's not a bird.
She's a bat.
She's a bat. The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stella flew for hours. Stella Luna, thank you. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We had better go home, or we will get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stella Luna was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. Stella Luna flew and flew until her wings ached. And then she dropped into a tree. I promise not to hang by my feet, Stella Luna sighed. Can you all sigh? So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. Can you find your thumbs? Yeah. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. Hey, a loud voice said. Why are you hanging upside down? Stella Luna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. What does peculiar mean?
Similar or familiar.
That's his mom.
No, actually the
That's
opposite.
the mom.
It means
That's-
different, strange, odd.
Mommy, that's
Peculiar.
Stella Luna's mom.
Oh, let's see if you're right. I'm not upside down. You are, Stella Luna said. Ah, but you're a bat. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down. The creature said, I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up.
No. Stella Luna's hanging by those thumbs, and that makes her right side up.
Mm-hmm. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stella Luna told them her story. You a bug, stuttered one. You slept at night, gasped another. How very strange, they all murmured. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. A bat pushed through the crowd, sniffing Stella Luna's fur. She whispered, You are Stella Luna.
No.
You are my baby. You escaped the owl. Where's my owl? You escaped the owl, cried Stella Luna. You survived. What does survive mean?
Survive means when you are able to kind of just stay alive and
Yes,
not get hurt.
Right, stay alive when
it doesn't
something
mean-
risks your life, right? Yes, said Mother Bat. Come with me, and we'll find the most delicious fruits. But I hope she washed her bat wings before she ate them, or bat thumbs. But it's nighttime, squeaked Stella Luna squeaked. We will crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the dark. Come with us.
They're nocturnal.
They're nocturnal, very good. And the birds are diurnal.
We are diurnal.
We're diurnal, right. Stella Luna let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. She was able to see everything in her path. Soon the bats found a mango tree. Ooh, how yummy. And Stella Luna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stella Luna. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. The next day, Stella Luna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world. Mango, mango, mango. And wait until dark. Right. We will fly at night too.
It's my favorite food.
It's a good one. Maybe you were a bat in your previous life. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Aye, shrieked Flap. Stellaluna swooped about. Can you swoop with your arms? Swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree and hung from the limb above them. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. How can we be so different and feel so much alike?
You guys are friends?
Right. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike? Wondered Pip. Because we're friends, said Stellaluna. And that's a fact. That's all it takes to accept someone who's different. Be friends. The end. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good night.